Good morning, welcome to my Bajerski YouTube channel. I'm just warming myself up in front of the fire because I live on the Costa del Sol and I'm climatosed. How is it climatized? Oh my god. As soon as there's a little bit of cold, I'm like, seriously? Heater! Yeah, cold hands but warm heart. How are you doing? It's a beautiful day today to talk about an interesting subject that many people are now feeling and experiencing, and I believe it's Martin Luther King's day tomorrow, or is it today? It depends where you are in the world, I guess. But I posted something about Martin Luther King and his one of many, probably thousands of quotes that he so eloquently put in the time of his life here. What a life he must have led, right up to the moment that he moved back into the light. What a joy that must be, being in the light, seeing the difference you made for mankind. In the face of suffering, in the face of evil, in the face of darkness, in the face of stupidity, in the face of greed, in the face of selfishness. What an amazing man to live his life as he did. And I guess there's going to be hundreds of messages sent to me in the course of the few years after this video saying he wasn't all what you thought he was, but I've got to say, who is? Who is? If you want to dig up dirt on me or anybody else in this world, you'll find it. And why is that? Why will you find dirt? Because everybody has skeletons. Everybody's made mistakes. That's the whole point of being here. And the darkness uses that against us. So what happens is, a bit like the darkness of the mainstream media, because it is dark, that's what it is. And there's no two ways about it. The mainstream media build you up to put you onto a platform, to create you into a god, knowing exactly what skeletons you have, until the moment they built you up so much and so many people love you that then they slam you down with that skeleton or those skeletons in your closet. And that's the darkness of mainstream media. Horrible, heartless souls they are. Because at the end of the day, whatever you've done, whatever I've done in my past, that's been our experience. And what makes you who you are is what you do today, right now. So you can change your destiny. I mean, there's a guy at the moment on YouTube doing some amazing work. His name's Sean Atwood. Sean, I think he went onto the same program as me a few times when he was talking about his life story, and that was basically that quite openly admits that when he was a young lad, he just wanted to make a lot of money, and before he knew it, he was in the world of drugs. And when you're in the world of drugs, it's very close to the word evil, darkness, because we lose our senses, our control, and we do things that we would never normally do. And that's a lot to do, in my humble opinion, because we're guided and led by the darkness. When we've lost our control, our spirit disappears. That's why I always say there's not enough room inside for two spirits. So when you're in the world of drugs, you think you're happy and joyful, and depending on what drugs you did back then. In my days, it was they called it a recreational drug. Basically, it was called ecstasy, and people went out and basically danced all night because the sound that you were hearing made you feel happy, and whatever chemical it was in your body was heightening, and that was the joy. So I don't want to go into details, but people basically, like alcohol and like other things, tablets, they take these things to take away the pain and suffering of who they are and what they need to face in this world. And the darkness knows this, the evil of this world knows this, and that's why drugs are created, because it suppresses you, it suppresses your spirit and soul to who you truly are. Once you get over that, like he did, and the reason how he got over it is because he got busted. He got busted because he was selling this stuff, and It is easily done. You sell drugs, you make money. He was making literally, I think, millions, got busted and went into the worst prison in the world, in America. And he wrote about this, and now throughout all that suffering and that pain, what he must have done to other people through drugs and selling them, and he's suffering through being in prison and being beaten and whatever has happened to him. He came out and decided to change his life, like I know a lot of my clients who went to prison did, and now become warriors. And these warriors have experienced the suffering and the pain, and suffering and pain doesn't mean that he went to prison. The suffering and pain that he has to live with of what he did, and that is the worst part. Trust me. Whatever you've done that's why I say, don't sell your soul. Try not to do things that is wrong, because you'll suffer with that a lot longer than anything else. So I guess a lot of these light workers have gone through the pain and suffering to be able to now shine a light on the world and say, you know what, this is what's happening. And I guess part of that journey of going through that makes you the warrior that you are. So remember, there is no good or bad, right or wrong. There's only who you are right now and what you can do in this world. So let's go back to where we started from. That is, many people are saying to me, who am I? What am I doing? I wish I could do more for the world. I want to make a difference to the world. My God, if you're saying that, it's because you are making a difference to the world. What about all the people who don't even know who they are, what they're doing? They spend all their time eating, drinking, sleeping, working, going on a holiday, buying a fancy car. No idea of what's happening in the world. If you're saying you want to make a difference in the world, guys, you are. You are. By just saying that, you are creating an energy within you that wants to make that change. That vibration is the change. Don't think that you have to speak to 1 billion people to make the change. You just have to change your energy of awareness. Once you're aware of making that change in the world and wanting to help the world, that is the penny drop. That is your awakening. That is your moment. And you are now in that moment of awakening. Stop questioning. Stop wondering what you should do or how you should do it, because that's what holds you back. That is the whole negativity, fear, worry, what ifs energy. That is the darkness that loves you for thinking like that. Whereas if you follow your path in a simple mindset of saying, you know what, I see what's happening in the world and this is my change. Now I know I will now allow the universe to take me to where I need to be. So where you are right now, in that feeling of, you know, that world is not what it should be, then you are at the place you need to be. Now let the universe guide you. Trust and flow in that energy. Don't fight it. Don't look for what you need to do. Let the universe bring it to you. And the little things are what matter. I have seen ripple effects take effect in a way that changed the world. One little story, one little mention of a certain thing spreads like wildfire in a most powerful and beautiful healing way. You are making the difference. You are making the difference. Please, today, stop looking for things that are not there. Stop trying to understand life and what you should and shouldn't do. Simply open yourself up and smile and say, when you're ready, guys, I'm here to do the work. I am aware, I am open, I'm filled with the power, the warrior energy to now make a difference. So guide me. And that's what happened to me. I just became open. And I think that's our secret. By doing that, you release the fear and the worry and the what ifs and the time scale that you need and what you should and shouldn't do. By releasing that energy, Spirit says, hey, they're ready now, because there's no crap and darkness and worry and fear around them. So now we can give them what they need. That is my key secret. That is my path and my journey to the 16 years that I've worked in this field, that I honestly shone a light that I look back now and didn't realize I shone. Because you never do. You think Martin Luther King realized that he was shining a light every day when people were attacking him, screaming at him, calling him crazy? And all the other people that made a difference? No, the difference is made by the long term and the day that you move into the light and you see, my God, I did make a difference. So today, stop looking to see if you're making a difference in the speed that you want. Just be who you are. Live your life. Shine your light as best you can. Don't push, don't force, don't try to make things happen. Just simply live your life and your journey will unfold in your beautiful uniqueness, your power, your divine power that you hold within you. That is the key. And you're doing it. And I'm here to confirm that now. Because out of the millions of videos in this world, you are watching this because I am speaking directly to you on behalf of your loved ones in spirit. Get ready for magic. 2020 is your year. It will unfold in its perfect moment. The right thing will just drop in front of you and you'll go, my God, I didn't even realize I was doing it. Exactly, because it's a flow. It isn't a thunderbolt and lightning strike like the media tell you, like people want you to think. That's BS. It comes in a flow. Everything should just flow beautifully. And then you look back after you've planted little seeds of love, of understanding, of knowledge, to the day you turn around and see those seeds turn into a beautiful forest that you've created. And I'm telling you, you are creating your forest every single moment. So shine your light, be beautiful, be powerful, because you are. And nobody is like you. You are one in a billion. You are ultimate, cosmic, gorgeous, everything that you need to be. Just believe in yourself and let the universe do everything for you. Just flow, get up, do whatever you do through the day and let the universe guide you and trust. That's the key today, and that's our little message. It's for me as well, okay? Let go of your skeletons. Let go of what you did in your past. Let go of the pain and suffering of your family and friends. And start today by making it the first day of the rest of your life. In fact, we haven't even started living yet. We're just about to, soon as I say goodbye.